Okay. So I got this chair here where, this is broken off. And this is just shattered. So, my plan, that's just all disintegrated. My plan is to jam that in there like that and drill a hole that way and a hole that way down into the leg. I'm going to drill from this side first, trying to get the angle right. Drill a hole down that way, and then we're going to countersink it in there, maybe 1/4 inch, and then we're going to go with either, I think I'm going to go with a 3-inch. Go with a 3-inch. If I can get that all the way in, then I'll go with a 4-inch. Take the 3-inch out and put a 4-inch in there. Although, is there much of a difference? You might as well go the 4 inches, right? If you can get the drill bit to go in there. Up to the guide. You're going to drill a guide hole down in there, not... you might as well go extra, right? 4 inches. And then I'm probably going to drill one into here too. Probably both sides. Countersink and drill. Maybe put a, what is it, a 2-incher in there to hold that together. I mean, they're normally glued. These are glued. I mean, I don't even know what happened with that. What, did someone like eat it? I mean, what did you do? What did you do to do that? This one is obviously broke. Shattered. Oh, I see what happened. All right, so this one probably originally broke off. And then nobody fixed it, so it kept moving, and everything just kept breaking off. And then finally, a nice fat fatty, you know what I'm talking about, finally sat on it, picked up their ass, moved it. This thing popped out over here, and then it ended up snapping this dowel. And now they thought, all right, we won't sit in this chair anymore. That's exactly what happened. So this was broke, and instead of fixing it, they just kept sitting in the chair, slowly chipping away at all the wood. So I think I'm going to do, I'll get these holes drilled. Hopefully I can get them all straight right into here. This is pretty thick, so you probably go off a little. Probably be okay if I'm not at a correct angle. And then I'll probably just fill this in with epoxy. And that's the plan, buddy. All right, so we're gonna go through here with a 2-incher. I'm gonna pull these off, fill those with carpenter's glue, and we have the holes. Of course, this one is perfect. I haven't countersunk it yet. And on this side, the learner, I poked through in the wrong spot, and it's countersunk. And I did the stupid thing, which you don't do with wood. I was drilling through from this side, and I'm pushing, which means when you get near the end, it splinters. So that was stupid. So this side, I went nice and slow and let it just cut through. I mean, some people put tape down so it doesn't splinter, but so I got splintering like an idiot. So anyway, I don't care. She's either going to sit on the chair or throw it out. So this is a countersunk. That's going to be I'm going to do a 3-inch and a 3-inch. No need for the 4-inch. Is that a 3-inch I put in there? Huh. Anyway, so I got to take those out. Put the wood glue down. Not Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue does not work. Gorilla Glue turns into foam, and foam has no strength. Foam has 0 strength. It will hold the parts together. It will hold the parts together, so you think it's working, But as soon as you put weight on it, that foam just rips. It has no strength. No strength at all. So after I get this down, it will be level. As I checked that out already. Look, we got some poo-poo here or something. Poo-poo. You know, I got to clean the shit off. There's the old shit on here. Yeah, is that what that is? Shit. So I just got to wait for my battery to charge up. I mean, these batteries are awesome, but now all my chargers are being dicks. Well, one of them is being a dick. I got to take it apart and see what it's doing. Either tells me everything is full charge or they're faulty, and I damn well know they're not a full charge. This battery's dead, so I only let it charge for a half hour. All right, so I'm gonna take this one out. Pretty sure this is the 2-incher. So I'm gonna get another 2-incher, and it appears the layer on here is extremely thin. So this screw isn't really doing anything. It's not holding that in. So maybe I gotta do some wood glue on these too, because this isn't really doing anything. What that means is this is thin. So when I put this in here and it clamps in, it's just gonna break through the wood, and then this isn't being held in place anymore. So I've got to put glue on there because there's really no way to. The idiots did it thin, so they're you know, it's hollowed out all the way. Stupid. All right, and without these completely secure, you know, this becomes wobbly, and we don't want that. All right, so this one's neatly countersunk. And this one kind of sucks. I'm going to need to put some wood filler in there. And wood filler in this to fill it. Or something. And these things actually were about that thick. So this actually pulled this and slammed it together. And on this side, nicely filled with wood glue. I did the Titebond 3. Since these things were all shredded, I took this stuff and, you know, took this leg off, and I just took this stuff and just filled the whole leg. I left the leg out and I just filled all the cracks, and then I put this upside down and just filled that complete hole with glue. So all the nooks and crannies are just full of glue. Now I'm going to store this upside down so the glue. A little movement there. So the glue holds it. When that glue dries, that'll stop that movement. Alright, so just going to, and it is sitting even now. And I will just rest this like this. Just rest this like that so the glue just settles. And I did 3-inch screws. I didn't go with the 4-inchers. And we'll see how good that is. I gotta find what to fill with it. I have wood filler, but it's white. I should probably jam some glue into these. Who even knows how they broke that leg? I mean, this is still moving. You can still move that, but whatever. I guess it depends on how heavy the people are that sit on it. glue bonds. Well, even if that leg does give away, that's a long piece of metal. It'll do a slow bend. Someone's not gonna fall fast unless they're made of eggshells, like what is it, Fred Taylor? Fragile Fred. All right, well, we'll see how that goes. So anyway, I drilled my holes with a drilled my holes with 3/32. And when I was coming through back the other side, I was being stupid, and I kind of bent the drill bit a little and snapped it inside the wood. Luckily, I was able to get a pliers on this end through the other way and pull it out. That would have been quite annoying. And this is what I countersunk holes with. And that is a 1/4 inch. General purpose, baby. All right, and there's a foot. And my buddy. Hello, buddy. Was there a difference? I think the low does higher torque. Or I could be just making that up. All right. All right, so instead of filling with putty, focus, damn it, I just took some of the glue, dabbed it on my finger, and just rubbed it into the hole. So it's kind of covering up the screw, but I want to completely cover up. But more apparently what it's doing is it's gluing the edges. And then in there it's gluing that. If you need to take that screw out, you'll be able to get it out. But it's basically adding glue to the edges so they glue down. And I checked the glue under here, and it's going to dry to a color that's not odd. But again, I really don't care. If they don't like it, they can throw the chair out. Got nothing to do. I fix shit. I don't make stuff pretty. I fix it. It's broke. I fix it. You don't like it, throw it out. Not my problem. What the hell are you doing?